Hi, welcome to today's daily market summary for the NGX. Thank God it's Friday. What are your plans for the weekend? For me, my plans for the weekend, you'd see them towards the end of this video. So let's start off with the All Share Index. All Share Index measures the average performance of stocks. That went up 0.94%. So definitely if you add up the numbers, I'm sure the stock market probably did what, maybe 3+ percent. By the time I do the weekly numbers, I would know. But if you're having 0.9 just just today, add up the previous numbers, clearly the market must have appreciated by over 2-3% this week. So up 0.94 for the last trading day of the week, which is Friday. Academy Press, Sovereign Trust Insurance, and FTN Cocoa all led the gainers jointly as they appreciated by 10%. Triple G led the losers, declining by 10%. Now, in some other reports, I saw John Holt. So let me just take a minute to confirm what John Holt did. I had to wait a bit, so let's see the movement in the price of John Holt. John Holt is a conglomerate, and okay, this number is flat. So I take it that Triple G led the losers, declining by 10%. In terms of most active stock by volume, Access Corporation for the last 10 days since I can recollect, Access Corporation has traded large volumes. So Access Corporation, which is the parent company of Access Bank, by the way, was the most actively traded stock by volume. 40 million shares were traded. GTCO was the most actively traded stock by value with 2.6 billion worth of shares traded. In terms of earnings filed today, so far, what we have, because I suspect we probably have 3, 4, 5 more companies that should drop their earnings. We have Bua Cement, Transcorp Hotels, The Initiates, and RT Briscoe. They all filed their H1 2025 results. A few minutes ago, and I know it's a few minutes ago because I constantly watch the NGX corporate disclosure page, you had Academy Press. Academy Press dropped its first quarter 2026 numbers. Unfortunately, because I am pressed for time, I didn't have the time to update my slides rather. I like to prepare my slides beforehand and before shooting. So I will just read out Academy Press Q1 2026 numbers. For Q1 2026, the firm made 1.5 billion in revenue. It's a slight dip from last year, Q1 last year, when it made 1.8 billion. In terms of profit after tax, or what you can call profit for the period, it made 409 million. It's a slight dip, just about 110 or so lower than the same period last year. Earnings per share came in at 53 kobo. So you had a marginal dip. I'm not too sure why that is the case. Let me just see if I can quickly move to the notes in question that will explain that. And what I see here is, interestingly, the dip is due to a sale dip in revenue from books, which is quite worrisome because you would wonder why would book revenues be declining. That's not good. But let's see how the rest of the current financial year goes for the firm. Now, this is what I'm going to be spending my weekend on. Actually, my Friday and my Saturday. So 8 a.m. Nigerian time, you'd have Okomo H1 video out. 2 hours after that will be Airtel Africa. A few hours after that will be Champion Breweries H1 2025. Next, 2 hours from then will be Guinness Nigeria unaudited full year 2025. And 4 p.m. Nigerian time, I'm still thinking if I would add a few more videos. I do not know my limit for this YouTube channel. but I'm thinking I can probably push a bit more. I typically, max I've done is 3 videos a day. So I guess I can push to 5 or 6. If there is room to push, I may push and add 1 or 2 more other videos. As always, before you go, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It helps with algorithm. It helps with stats and all that. And it also helps with discovery for the channel. As always, also remember this is not financial or trading advice. I'm not a trader. At least I do not trade for people, right? Trading is not my day-to-day job. I'm a financial analyst. Equities subset. So what I do is to look at markets, try to make meaning of them, and then create reports which I can then forward to my clients. So nothing here is trading or investment advice. You need to do your own research. So have a good weekend. See you guys tomorrow.